Hi everyone. Today we're going to continue our conversation about inequalities. We're going to finish up the second half of 7.5, which involves graphing inequalities on number lines. Let's get started. Go ahead and title your notes 7.5 Part 2, Graphing Inequalities. Today's date is April 21st. So last time we talked about inequalities, and let's say we have x is greater than 3. We talked about how x can have infinitely many possibilities. X could be 5, x could be 100, could be 5,003.2. There are infinitely many possibilities for x. So sometimes we like to display this instead of trying to think of all of the different possibilities. We like to see it on a number line. So let's see what this looks like. Let's draw a number line. Go ahead and draw one on your paper. And whatever the number is that we're talking about, I want to put somewhere near the middle. So I'm going to put 3 right there. And I'm going to put a few numbers around it, maybe 3 in either direction. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 1, 0 down here. 2, 1, 0. Feel free to pause if I'm going too fast. And I'm going to show all of the possibilities for x. So let's think first. Can x be equal to 3? Can x equal 3? Does my inequality have that little equal sign underneath the inequality sign? No. So x can not be equal to 3 here. So I'm going to draw a circle, but I'm going to leave it open like that. I'm not going to fill it in. And then, what am I told? Well, x can be anything greater than 3, anything bigger than 3. So that means x could be anything on this side of the number line. So to show that, I'm literally going to shade above the number line from that circle all the way to the arrow. And this is meant to show me where all of the possibilities for x could be. X could be anything shaded, and by going to the arrow, I'm showing that I can go infinitely far to the right. Let's try another one. Let's say I have x is less than or equal to 2. So I want to graph this. I want to show all of my solutions on a number line. I'm going to draw a number line. I'm going to put that number, this time it's 2, somewhere near the middle. Put a few numbers around it, to the right and to the left. So this is going to be 1, 0, -1, 3, 4, 5. And now let's ask ourselves, can x equal 2? This time it can. We have that little underline, meaning or equal to, under our less than sign. So yes, x can be equal to 2. That means I'm going to draw a circle on 2, but this time I'm going to fill that circle in because by shading, I'm showing that x can be equal to 2. And now, since x can be anything less than, anything lower than 2, I'm going to shade all the way from that circle to the arrowhead over here. All the way. And I like to shade directly on my number line, just to make it like a little bit thicker. I think it looks really nice, actually. It looks like I can clearly tell that x can be anything to the left of 2. All right, I'm going to give you a couple to practice on your own. So I'm going to give you, let's say, we don't have to use x, we could do m. So let's say m is greater than or equal to, let's say -5. And let's do k is less than 10. Go ahead and pause the video right here. Practice drawing number lines and shading the solutions for m and k. All right, your number lines should look something like this. Make sure that your number line has the correct negative numbers. I know that the order for these can be tricky sometimes. Just make sure that they look similar to mine. And we want to make sure to fill in the circle here because we can be equal to -5, and to shade all the way to the right because this shows me I'm greater than or equal to -5. Down here for k is less than 10, I want to make sure not to fill in that circle because k cannot be equal to 10. And then I shade everything to the left. Thank you for joining me. Go ahead and flip back to that Google Doc to make sure you know what your assignment is for today, and I will see you next time.